wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how was your day? I hope you all lived today happily. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dyah Ayu Wulandari and I am a student from 2E Teaching Primary Mathematics class, Study Program Mathematics Education, Muhammadiyah Professor Dr. UHAMKA University. In this video, I want to tell you about right triangle and Pythagoras Theorem. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment on below. And let's go to the material.
Okay everyone, there are two materials that I will tell you in this video. The first material is right triangle and the second material is Pythagorean theorem. Okay, let's do the first material. The first material is right triangle. Right triangle is a triangle whose one of the angles is 90 degrees and the side in front of the right angle is the hypotenuse. The other sides are base and height. In the picture, we can find if the hypotenuse is directly in front of the right angle of a triangle. The right angle generally depicted by a small square like in the picture. Next is characteristic of right triangle. First, having two sides perpendicular to each other. Second, having one hypotenuse. And third, one angle is a right angle or 90 degrees. Next is the formula of perimeter. Perimeter equals side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3, or the sum of all sides. And next is the formula of area. Area, or A, equals a half times base times height. Next example question. This is right triangle that the hypotenuse is 13 centimeters, the base is 12 centimeters, and the height is 10 centimeters. And the question is find the perimeter and area of the triangle beside. First, we want to find the perimeter. The formula of perimeter is side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. So, 13 centimeters plus 12 centimeters plus 10 centimeters equals 35 centimeters. Next, we want to find the area, and the formula is a half times base times height. So, a half times 12 times 10 equals 60 centimeters. So, the perimeter is 35 centimeters, and the area is 60 centimeters. Next, the second material is Pythagoras Theorem. Pythagoras Theorem is a mathematical rule that is commonly used in determining the length of one side of a right triangle. This theorem only applies for right triangles, and this theorem was first put forward by a mathematician from Greece named Pythagoras. The proposition of Pythagoras is, in a right triangle, the square of the long side is equal to the sum of the squares of the other side. And the nature of the Pythagorean theorem, first, only for the right triangle, and second, at least two sides have been known in advance. Next is Pythagorean formula. For example, in this picture, we know a triangle with a right angle at C. If the length of the hypotenuse is C and the length of the sides other than the hypotenuse is A and B, then the Pythagorean theorem above can be formulated as follows: C squared equals A squared plus B squared. And the formula for find base side is B squared equals C squared minus A squared. And the formula for find height side is A squared equals C squared minus B squared. Note, A is height, B is base, and C is hypotenuse. Next is triple Pythagoras. Triple Pythagoras is a group of three natural numbers that meet condition. That is, the square of the largest number equal to the sum of the squares of the other two numbers. Triple Pythagoras consists of three positive integers a, b, and c, so that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The triple Pythagoras is generally written brackets a, b, c, and the famous example is bracket 3, 4, 5. How to determine the triple Pythagoras? If a and b are positive integers and a greater than b, then we can find the triple Pythagorean using the following formula: 2 times a times b, comma, a squared minus b squared, comma, a squared plus b squared. For more details, see the table below. There are 4 types in triple Pythagoras, but I want to tell you, for example, only type 1. In type 1, the value of a is 2 and the value of b is 1. We substitute the value of a and b to the first formula, that is a squared minus b squared, so the answer is 3. And we substitute to the second formula, that is 2 times a times b, and the answer is 4. And the last, we substitute to the third formula, that is a squared plus b squared, so the answer is 5. So the value of triple Pythagoras is 3, 4, 5, and we can multiply that to the 2, 3, 4, and 5, and if we multiply 2, the triple Pythagoras can be 6, 8, 10. And if we multiply 3, the triple Pythagoras can be 9, 12, 15, and etc. And next is example question for Pythagorean theorem. And the question is: find the area of the triangle. And we know the formula of area is a half times base times height. But in the picture, we haven't known the value of height, so we should find the value of height. And the formula is a squared equals c squared minus b squared. This is formula we use Pythagorean theorem. Next, a squared equals 10 squared minus 6 squared. So a squared equals 64, and the value of a equals the root of 64 equals 8 centimeter. So the value of height is 8 centimeter. And next, we will to find the area of triangle, and the formula is a half times base times height equal a half times 6 times 8 equal 24 centimeters. So the area of the triangle is 24 centimeters. The last is conclusion. Right triangle is triangle whose one of the angles is 90 degrees, and the side in front of the right angle is the hypotenuse. The other sides are base and height. And the formula of perimeter is side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. The formula of area is a half times base times height. And Pythagorean theorem is a mathematical rule that is commonly used in determining the length of one side of a right triangle. This theorem only applies for right triangles. This theorem was first put forward by a mathematician from Greece named Pythagoras, and the formula of Pythagorean is c squared equals a squared plus b squared.
I think that's all from me. I hope my presentation can improve your knowledge. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye.